Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have a liftoff.
And we end this day on a high note with our Swiss rock star, Bertrand Piccard, who did the first solo flight around the globe. Hi, Bertrand.
Hello,
Thank you for your time today.
good to be back on the Swiss pavilion.
So tell me more about this flight. When was the time when you told yourself, I want to do this flight around the globe?
I really started to have this vision of flying with no fuel after the landing of the balloon flight around the world. No, I flew with Breitling Orbiter 3 for 20 days, 45,000 kilometers, but at the landing, I had 40 kilos left of propane out of the 3.7 tons that I had at the start. And at that moment, I understood that it's not the sky that is the limit, it's the fuel. And I thought to change the paradigm and fly even with no limit, even perpetually, maybe I can get rid of the fuel. And Solar Impulse is the result of this crazy idea to fly with absolutely no fuel, with a lot of people telling me it would be impossible. And as always, you can do it, even if people think it's impossible.
And what a success.
Yeah, it was a great success, but you know, the success is not only to fly around the world with no fuel. The success is when you can do something with a positive result. And if you remember on the picture of the team cheering at the success in Abu Dhabi, there was a panel, take it further. And the take it further is important because the success is not a goal in itself. The success is a way to use your credibility and your influence to do even better. And this better, this further for us, is the 1,000 Solution Challenge.
Yeah, you did took it further, and those 1,000 solutions, this is a big milestone for you.
Yeah, it's a milestone, and as always, it's a step to go further. So we passed the bar of 1,000 solutions in April 2021, and now we have already 1,200. Solutions continue to arrive, and even better than that, we have investment funds that are starting to help these solutions to develop, to have access to the market, to grow, to create jobs. And we are starting to bring all these solutions to governments, to big corporations, in order to really show them how to reach their environmental pledges.
And did you feel there was an increase or a shift due to the COVID pandemic?
What happened is that it took us 2 years to have the 300 first solutions, and then it took us 1 year of pandemic to have 800 of them. So why that? Because, you know, people had a bit more time to submit their solutions, to fill up the submission forms. The experts maybe had a little more time to analyze all these solutions. And I think everyone understood that doing business as usual will not be a way to be successful in the future. And they started really to push on new solutions, new opportunities, and even in the big corporations. It's not only startups, you know, who give us solutions, it's also big corporations. And they were also very active in supporting us.
Yes, because as you said, it's not only solutions to protect the environment, it's profitable solutions to protect the environment.
Absolutely. It needs to be profitable. And I don't want to seem as the big capitalist wanting to make money with it. And it's clear the foundation is non-for-profit. So why is it important to have profitable solutions? It's because the key decision makers, they need to have profitable solutions. Otherwise, they will not use these solutions. They need to have solutions who create jobs. Otherwise, they will not use these solutions. And this is why for 50 years, there was so little progress in terms of protecting the environment. It's because the solutions were too expensive. Now, finally, we have solutions that are profitable, So there is no excuse not to use them, and they start to be used. Of course, the implementation rate is a bit too slow. We want to speed it up. But solutions exist, they create jobs, they make money for the big corporations, so we can have the support of the key decision makers.
And the foundation is targeting 5 sustainable development goals, right?
6 of them.
6.
We cover water, energy, mobility, construction, agriculture, energy and industry.
And only on Earth or also in space?
Well, if we have a profitable solution to protect space, let's put it in the pool. Yes.
I have one in mind from Switzerland, clear space. You're targeting
Clear
space debris.
Yeah. We'll have to examine the business model.
For sure.
Because if it is only protecting the environment or cleaning up, but it's expensive, it's good to do it, of course. I don't deny it. But it would not enter into the pool of solutions that have as a criteria to be profitable and to create jobs.
And Bertrand, your pioneering spirit, does it come from your family? Is it a heritage?
Yeah, it comes from the family, from my education. You know, in my family, it was normal to achieve things that everybody thought was impossible. So this is really something in my education, in my blood, all the memories of my childhood. But it's also the pioneers and explorers I met when I was a child, like Charles Lindbergh, like Jacques Mayol, le Grand Bleu, like the early astronauts of the American space program. And I was very young. I was 10, 11, 12 years old. And these people gave me the taste of exploring the unknown, of putting everything upside down in the certainties and the beliefs and achieving the impossible. And they were explaining me that with so much, it was so natural, you know. They were not superheroes. They were just passionate people explaining me that they wanted to have an exciting life. And I thought, I want also to have this type of life.
And it's clearly also the message that you're sharing. When you were on stage a few hours ago, it was a call to action, right? To the public, to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely, because the pioneers, they want concrete results. You know, a pioneer is not a dreamer. An explorer is not a dreamer. They're just people who are not satisfied with what they see and what they have. So they want to make it better. They want to make it different. They want to improve things. And today, when we see the rate of pollution, climate change, waste of natural resources, it's not acceptable. The people who accept that are crazy. The only people who are not crazy are the ones who want to change the world. You know, it's a little bit the opposite from what we think.
Well, I promise you we will do our best to act and change our behaviors. Thank you so much for being there with me on stage.
I love to be at the Swiss Pavilion in VivaTech. You're doing a great job.
So you're coming back
really
next
good.
year?
Yeah, of course. No, I come each year in VivaTech. And what I like here is that you have some of the solutions that are labeled by the Solar Impulse Foundation. They are presented here. And it's really important that people get to know them better.
And well, we keep on doing that then.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bertrand.
Thank you very much to you.
Liftoff on Apollo 11.